I mean, I want to open up, but not enough for you to see the whole mess. Just enough to seem honest, but not enough for you to see everything. Because I don't know, like, you might look at my truth and who knows what you might think or what you might say. So, I don't know what to do with that. I don't think people talk enough about how lonely it is to be known just enough. To give pieces of yourself away while keeping the rest behind a smile, a joke, a deflection. To crave connection but panic at the thought of somebody actually seeing everything. The broken thoughts, the childhood wounds, the secrets that still haunt your sleep. We talk about being real, but do we really mean that? Like, do we really mean being real when people say that? Like, what's real to you? Because real to you could actually be fake. And it's something like, I just don't know. Your definition of real might not be my definition of real. I don't think people understand and know that being real actually costs something. Because more people choose a fake real than a real real. And maybe you've paid with friendships that changed once they saw the real you, with silence after vulnerability, with looks that said, oh no, you too much. I don't need to be around you. When you finally let go of pretending, and then people like, I don't want to be around that. So then it make you not want to be real. You want to open up, but you also want to protect the little strength you have left. So if I open up, then I'm losing that protection, that guard. So you just got to keep it surface level. Nothing, don't go deeper with it. Keep it safe, simple. Don't give them too much. Because if I ever told the whole truth, I don't know how you would take that. I mean, what would you say? I don't know what you would say. I don't know what you would think. How do I open up and be real with somebody or show the real me when I don't know how you're going to take it? Ain't that crazy? You want to be seen, but not exposed. Heard, but not judged. Understood, but not dissected. You want somebody to hold your truth, but not use it against you. I hear a lot of times people say, if I tell you, you're going to use it against me. A lot of people say that. I feel like a lot of men say that too when it comes to like relationships and women. They feel like I can't be real with you. I can't really tell you everything because then you're going to use it against me. So many men say that. So many people. And I get it. I understand. But you want connection without the cost of vulnerability feeling like a weapon. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, aching to speak, but scared that if you step out with your full truth, people will either run, laugh, or even worse, they might stay but look at you differently. And we all know how that feels when you feel like I told the truth or I said what I said and now this person sees me differently than how they used to see me or how I wanted them to see me. And that's what happens when you tell the truth. And it gives them the opportunity to be able to see you in a different light. It's hard to kind of break through that knowing that somebody's going to see you differently than what you want them to see you as. But for real, wanting to open up while protecting yourself don't make you fake. It just makes you human. There's a difference between being private and being dishonest. I feel like I'm a private person. I'm definitely a private person, but I feel like I'm an honest person. Like I don't like fake. I don't. I like being honest. I'm real, but I am private. You can express your heart without handing people the keys to your soul. It's definitely important to protect your soul. So you can definitely express yourself, but also have a level of protection. Maybe it's not that you're scared of people seeing the real you. Maybe you're scared they'll mishandle the parts of you. You are still trying to understand yourself. That's the part where I feel like is more, geared towards the truth of the matter. Because it's like, okay, I can share myself. I could be real. I can say whatever I want to say. I can do whatever I want to do. But are you going to mishandle those parts of me? Like, I have to make sure that I protect myself. So I cannot be completely real with you. Because if I am, then that leaves me completely open for you to say and do whatever you want to do. And I feel like that's really the truth of it. And that's real, that's wise, and that's fair. I can't share everything with you and be completely real, because if I do, then what does that leave me? But here's the thing too. Healing, even though you want to stay closed off, you because of that protection, you want to be able to protect yourself, which protecting yourself means not sharing everything. And healing, the thing is, healing does require some kind of honesty. It requires honesty. It requires full honesty. So if you can't open up to people yet, open up to something. It's steps in the process that you can take to be able to at least find something to open up to. Maybe it's your journal. Start opening up to yourself. It would help if you was able to open up to yourself and be able to talk to yourself and be like, okay, let me process this. Maybe turn to God. Open up to God. Talk to Him. Have Him help you through it. Maybe it's the notes app on your phone at 3 o'clock in the morning. Just don't leave it all locked inside, because silence can become a prison. So it's got to be a way for you to unlock that truth, because I feel like it really is a struggle to want to open up, but not wanting people to know who you really are. I feel like that's definitely just a struggle that a lot of us are faced with. And it's not because we fake. It's not because of that. I feel like I'm such an honest person. I feel like I'm such a real person. I'm private, and I have to protect myself. And I feel like it's so much to break down when it comes to this, because it's like, it's not just a on the surface type of thing. I want to be open, I want to be real, but I also want to protect myself. The truth of me is heavy. So if I open up and I share with you all of me, that's heavy. Like, that would be something, it's complicated. Messy in places, even it's messy in places that you haven't even figured out or haven't cleaned up yet. Like, I haven't even cleaned up this area in my life. So how can I be open and honest with you? I feel like that's a big struggle, when it's like, I don't even have it figured out. How can I share this with you if I don't even know about it? Like, I'm still, it ain't clean. I ain't cleaned up over there in that area. Don't go in that room. I'll show you this room and only this room, but stay out of that room. Don't go in my closet. I cleaned my room up, but don't go in my closet, because my closet a mess. That type of situation. And I feel like that's what makes it so hard to want to open up and be completely real, sure who you are as a person. There are parts of you that you have tucked away so tightly, y'all, that even you don't even visit those areas. Like, you don't want, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even think about it. I don't want to know about it. Parts that molded by trauma, shaped by betrayal, covered in layers of what we always say, I'm fine. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. That you had to wear just to function. Like, we have become so good at being fake at times just to cover up things that you don't want people to know. You're not hiding because you're trying to deceive. It's not that. You're hiding because the last time you showed the real you, somebody didn't handle it right. And and you know they didn't handle it right because of how they reacted, how they responded. You like, if I share the real me, somebody gonna judge me. Like, okay, if I share that, and if I'm being real, you just giving them something to talk about. Like, if I be open and honest with you and I be completely real, then I'm opening up the portal for you to be able to talk about me and say what you want to say and do whatever you want to do. Some people might dismiss that. Some might mock it. Some might leave. People gonna respond differently to how you open up and how real you are. If you show how real you are, you're gonna lose people. You're gonna gain people. Some people gonna stay. Some people gonna start treating you different. You're gonna notice some changes. Everybody gonna fall into the place that they need to fall into. That's as simple as it is. Like I said, people might stay, start treating you different, start looking at you different, treating you like something broken instead of somebody that's brave. That's the part where it's like, I told you my truth. I told you the real me. And then you started acting like I'm broken. Like, people have a way of making you feel a certain way when you are truly being real. And I think that's what stops people from wanting to open up and really be real. And you sit in this in-between space where you want to be real. I want to be real. I want to be open. I want to tell everybody everything. But I also got to be smart about it. And I cannot share everything with everybody. That's what you need to know. I can't share everything with everybody. It ain't for everybody. And I believe that 100%. Nope. I'll keep some stuff for myself. I'll share this with this person, share this with that person. But it's not for everybody. But you do crave real connection, but you fear real exposure. Let me say that again. You crave real connection, but fear real exposure. Because what if they knew? What if they knew that I messed up here? What if they knew that I messed up over there? What if they knew that I made mistakes when I made that mistake? What if they know that I'm not perfect? What if they know that I'm not as strong as I say I am? What if they knew that I can't sleep at night, that I toss and turn, my mind is so filled with so many thoughts that I cannot even process it? What if they knew that I lied about this because I was afraid to tell the truth about that? What if they knew that you're still healing from something that happened years ago and you embarrassed that it still affects you now? What if they knew that sometimes you doubt your worth even when you are being celebrated? What if they knew that you've mastered how to be strong so well that nobody checks on you to see if you actually okay? What if they knew all those vulnerable parts of me that are sensitive spots that I don't know how they gonna handle it, and I don't know how I can sit there and release it for anybody to do anything they want with it? You want someone to see the real you. You do. But not the version that's still bleeding, not the version that's still healing, still questioning, still in process. But here's the truth that hurts and heals. If you only show the curated version of you, the fixed up version, the perfect, no mistakes version, you'll only ever be loved for the mask. And deep down, that still feels like loneliness. Yeah, it's terrifying to open up. It is 100% terrifying to completely open up. But it's also suffocating to carry your truth alone. There is a cost to vulnerability, but there is also a cost to silence as well. And sometimes the silence costs you yourself. So maybe the answer isn't to open up to everybody. I don't think that's the answer, because opening up to everybody is leaving you open. And that's not necessarily a good place to be. Maybe the answer is to find one person, one thing, one place, or even one moment where you can say something real, even if it's small. Just start there. Don't open up to everybody about everything. This is not what I'm saying. I don't believe in that at all, and I would never tell anybody to do that. But it's important to be real and honest so that you're not suffering with being fake. And I think that's the important thing that we need to know. And maybe it starts by saying the truth, like I said, to yourself. Just talk to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. I want to be known, but I'm scared to be misunderstood. Tell yourself that. I want to heal, but I need to feel safe first. That's not weakness, y'all. That's wisdom. Definitely wisdom. That's growth. You are learning. You are growing. So maybe the goal isn't to bear it all. It's definitely not. It's not. People gonna take what they can, and boy, you'd be crazy to give them all of you for them to tear it apart. And they will do that. The goal is just to find spaces where your truth doesn't feel like a burden. People who don't just hear you but hold you. That's what you need. Not fixers, not judgers. People that's judging you all the time. People that's like, oh, well, this is the problem. You fix this, whatever. Just witnesses. Just somebody that can understand and hear you. Because sometimes healing ain't about telling the whole world. It's about telling your story in a place where your soul knows. I am still safe here. And if that place doesn't exist yet, start with you. Start with God. Start with honesty whispered in the dark. Because even if no one else sees it, you still deserve to be known fully and loved anyway, no matter what. Y'all remember that. I'll see y'all in the next one.